Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our fearless beer review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and that leads into the songs of the week. And then we wrap it up with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars and 5 stars only. All the social media is at Asinine Radio, so give us a follow. And that's all I have for the boring intro. So, Jeff, let's jump right into our fearless beer review. So what do you got today? Go.
Sorry, I was so bored by your intro. I almost died.
Bored by your intro. God, you son of a bitch. What do you got?
I have Sam Adams. I have Take a Day IPA.
Yeah, what?
Take a Day IPA.
Take a day.
Like take a day to find yourself, compose yourself, but it's an IPA. Take a Day IPA.
I have never heard of that. I had no idea they had that kind of beer, that beer.
It was in one of them variety packs.
Oh, okay. So you can never get it like in a 6-pack.
I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. But yeah, Take a Day IPA.
I don't like that Sam Adams does that. I really don't.
Why?
They only put shit like that like in the variety packs like that. You can't buy them separately.
I mean, I'm sure, like, if you probably went to I don't know. Maybe it's a seasonal thing. I don't fucking know.
Wow. I don't know.
But I do like the name.
Yeah, I do. It's good.
What is it?
Was it Everyday IPA?
Take a Day.
Oh, Take a Day IPA.
IPA.
Take a Day IPA. My beer is Everyday Enjoyment.
Every day.
Every day. Every day, Take a Day IPA. I don't know. What are we talking about? This is stupid.
I don't know. I like the name of this beer. Yeah, it's an IPA. It's 6%. It's just fucking your basic beer here, I guess. I don't know.
What else is in that variety pack?
Dude, it's in the fridge. I'm not gonna get up. Okay.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
There was a purple label. There was a black label. This is the green label. So that's what it was. Okay. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Okay. You don't have to scream at me.
Well, it's just You know what?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Idiots. All right, so yeah, my beer comes from kind of local spot, Pizza Port Brewing Company, which I've talked about quite a bit on this podcast. You like their beer? You like their pizza? Well, that's not true, dude. You've been there. Located in San Diego, Carlsbad, all over SoCal. This one's called Everyday Enjoyment IPA. This is 7%. So kind of a strong boy here. It's an 18-ounce beer, and it just looks pleasant. It looks nice. Never had it before, so I'm excited to try this one.
All right, baby girl. I looked it up for you. Okay, so the Take a Day IPA, IPA. That's a new beer. There's a summer adventure.
Why do you say it like that?
How else would you say it?
you pause between the day and the IPA.
I just say it normal. Take a Day IPA. That's how you say it.
It's the pause.
There's no pause.
Take a day. Yeah. Okay. So you stretch out the day.
What do you want me to say? Take a day IPA like that? Take a day IPA
Take a day
like
IPA.
that?
Take a day IPA.
Take a day IPA.
Take a day.
That's how everybody says it.
No.
I've heard numerous people say that.
That you say it the same way every goddamn time is so annoying.
That's the only way you.
It's so unnatural.
But there's also there's also the summer ale in here too. So there's that. It's a 12 pack. So there's what, 3 of each, 3 summer ales, 3 summer adventure lager, 3 porch rocker, and 3 Take a Day IPA. So
there we go.
That's it.
And I've only had the summer ale out of that pack.
I think 2 of them are new. I think I've had the porch rocker on the pod before. It's a lemon rattler.
Oh.
I think I've had this one. It was, or I've had that one before. And I think it was gross. Like too lining kugly, but way more like sweet.
Yeah, too much lemon. It's not good.
Lemon rocker.
Not good.
But yeah, I'm ready to drink. My Take a Day IPA.
Take a Day IPA.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, good tink. Yeah.
All right. What do you think of your Take a Day IPA?
I don't know why you say it weird, but it's what you would expect from like a mid-tier IPA. There's nothing here that I would ever want again. This is a 1.5.
Oof. All right,
Easy.
so we rate our beers based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. So you give this a 1.5.
Yeah, it's not bad. I will never drink this again. Hopefully, friend of the pod, Sloan, will drink the rest of the Take a Day IPA. It's in the fridge, so I don't have to. But there's nothing.
You know he'll drink it.
There's nothing about this that is something to write home about.
When you say Take a Day, it sounds like you're talking to like you're a manager someplace, and you're telling somebody to like take a day off, like to cool down, to cool off. Take a day to do this. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like what you're saying.
Take a day.
Take
go
a day.
Fuck yourself. Come back on Tuesday. Yeah. Take a day.
Stupid.
IPA.
Take a day. IPA.
1.5. Meh.
Okay. My everyday enjoyment IPA. This is good. It's a good IPA. It's a West Coast IPA, and I want to say IPA like IPA. God,
I don't know why you would say that. That's weird.
I hate you for making me want to do that. That's good though. This is comes out a nice golden color and no floaties, nothing like that. Some good head on here. I'm gonna have to give it. I'll give this a solid 2 out of 3. I would definitely go back to it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try it again or to have it again, unless it's like the only IPA there.
When was the last time you went to a Pizza Port?
I went there maybe 3-4 months ago.
Do they still have like the same like beers, like their mainstays?
Yeah, they have the mainstays, and then
Like the Shark
there's
Bite
always
Red,
like
I think.
Yeah, exactly. And then like 4 or 5 that they rotate out, and then I don't know if last time you went, but they now have like a little section of guest beers from other breweries, so they serve that stuff too. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I love Pizza Port. I love going there. I love the pizza. I don't care what anyone says. The pizza's solid. It's a cool environment. It's right next to the beach. It's just a cool spot. Just a really, really cool spot. Just a pain in the ass. It takes 45 minutes to get there, but
yeah,
it's
a good spot. It's a good spot. The beer's great. A lot of posy vibes. The pizza's adequate. It's a good spot.
And there's a really cool record store right across the street. So there you go. You can go record shopping right after.
What a dream spot.
It is. It's a good spot. It's a good record store too. It's a good record store. But anyway, we good with our Fearless Beer review?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to our vinyl stuff we've been listening to, stuff we picked up that's new. So what do you got, Jeff? Go.
I've been doing like a lot of, not backlog, but just stuff in my collection, stuff I haven't touched in a while. I was in a reggae mood the other day, so I just kind of flipped through most of my reggae. I don't have that much, but I pretty much listened to almost all of it. But these, I chose 4 things here that are a little bit more obscure outside of the Toshes and the Marleys and the Tubbies. So the Tubbies, the Teletubbies. The first one, Max Romeo. This is a Jamaican reggae artist, but I chose a song. What is it? Chase the Devil. Yeah, Chase the Devil. Dude, this song is so goddamn good. This is I don't know. This dude's kind of old school. I think this came out in 1975 ish, and this album he played with the Upsetters, and so like Lee Perry produced it, and I think a lot of his records at this time in the mid 70s to early 80s he played with the Upsetters, and this is good reggae with kind of like dubby undertones, and it's just a killer melody, and it's really catchy, and I love it.
All right. I mean, out of the 4 songs, they all kind of bled into each other a little bit.
Oh,
But Chase the Devil was a little bit different, was a little bit catchier. So I'll throw that one out there. And people listening, since we no longer play music on the podcast because UMG sucks balls and so does Spotify. You could go into the description of this episode. There's a Spotify playlist there with all the songs that we're going to talk about. So if you want to listen along, go ahead and do that. So what else you got?
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
I hate because you hated all of these songs. The next one's the Heptones. These guys,
a bunch of reggae, you dumbass.
You have like Bob Marley's and the Tubbies and the Marleys and the Heptones. This is a vocal trio, so they're centered around the vocal part of it, but they help like transition the genre from like ska to reggae, like vocal driven ska, and then into like what we know as reggae with a lot of their harmonies. And I think they're really cool, and I like it. This is an album from like the 80s, the mid 80s, so it's a little bit poppier than a lot of the things they did in the 70s, but I still like it. I don't know. This is just good vocal driven reggae. They're also from Jamaica, obviously. Not obviously, I guess. You don't have to be from Jamaica to play reggae, but they are from Jamaica.
But most are. Most people who play reggae are from Jamaica.
They're from Jamaica. What pot? Right near the beach. Boy. That's only for the true Yeds out there. Another one here is Count Ossie. He's from Jamaica. He was a band leader, drummer. So he kind of had his own group that he, I don't know, like a Buddy Rich, but for Jamaicans, for reggae. That's what he did. Put together groups and then played drums for him. So his style's a little bit more, like you do hear a lot of like the dub in there, but it's more like big band driven. Like there's a lot of parts written for a lot of people. I don't know. I like this. This is some crazy thing that I found for like $3 when we first started collecting at Zia Records. And I never heard of this. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Cheap reggae. I'll buy it. And then fell in love with it. Loved it. This guy only came out with like 2 or 3 albums. And that was it.
And all in the 70s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yelzer.
It was good. It was a good song.
Dave, you are just tough to please.
I have like 10 reggae records. Come on.
Okay.
You can't say I don't like reggae.
Well, you got you probably put Sublime in there. You probably put
no.
Like
I don't put no. I got Marley. I've got Tosh. I've got King Tubby. I have Scientist. I think I have a Lee Scratch Perry record too. I think I do. I don't know. Yeah, I have some reggae.
That's good. That's a good start. That's fine.
Fuck
Nothing wrong with that.
That's all you need.
Cute.
That's all you need.
Cute. Oh, hold on there, dude. Because the best one, I save for last. And this is from the soundtrack, The Harder They Come, the movie, The Harder They Come. Jimmy Cliff, he starred in it. And this song, The Harder They Come, the title track of the song, is what really brought reggae to like the world. And this movie it's a good movie. It stars Jimmy Cliff, who's not an actor really, so the movie's fine. It's cute, it's endearing, a lot of great reggae. But damn, dude, this soundtrack is unreal. They got the Maidels on there, the Melodians are on here, Desmond Decker's on here. A lot of these guys at this time weren't as popular as they should have been. And so this soundtrack propelled reggae to like the world and especially to America, and brought reggae to America. And damn, man, it is a good soundtrack. And this song is fucking amazing. How do you not like this song?
It was a good song. I'm not saying I never said any of these songs were bad.
What? That's what I don't understand about.
What don't you understand?
Your brain is why it doesn't work properly.
I fell down. That's why.
That's fine. Have you ever seen this movie, The Harder They Come?
I have not. I don't even think I've heard of it. Or I haven't heard of it. It's not that I don't think I haven't heard of it.
It's good. Let's watch it.
Is it though?
It is.
But you said the main actor is not actually an actor.
No.
So is it more like a documentary?
It's loosely based on a true story of a guy who wanted to. So the movie Jimmy Cliff stars as this guy who wants to be famous, but he's dirt poor, And so he gets like a record deal, but then kind of gets like shysted out of his deal, and then becomes this like anti-hero and runs drugs for a while, and then ends up killing cops, but they're corrupt cops, so everybody kind of likes him. And it's cool, but it's loosely based on a true story, and the true story is nowhere near as endearing as Jimmy Cliff's version. But it's still a cool movie, and I'm telling you, man, like the reggae they play in there is really cool.
How did you even watch it? Do you own it? Do you have it on DVD or something?
No, I've
VHS?
watched it. I watched it like a long time ago, kind of when I was in like my really big reggae phase.
Like early 20s when you went through that phase.
Yeah, I think that
I remember that.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. When I was really into it, that's when I watched it. I think I've seen it since, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. It's just a lot of reggae, and I did listen to my Bob Marleys. I did listen to my Toshes. I did listen to my Tubbies. I did listen to my Scientists, but I didn't put them on here because we all know those songs.
We all know them. Yes, that's a lot of reggae in one night.
What was the day? I think I took Saturday and I had a ton of laundry to catch up on. So what I like to do is I like to put a record on and then, play my Zeldas. And when the record's done, that's about time to switch the laundry from the dryer to the washing machine or vice versa. Yeah. And so I just, I start at like 11 in the morning and then end at like 11 at night.
Okay.
So it's at least 12 albums. Sometimes 15 albums.
That's a lot of, yeah, I get it, but that's a lot of reggae. God damn.
Never gets old,
so bored. No, I get so bored.
Well, if you only have your Tubbies and your Toshes and your Marleys and I get it. I get it. And your Tubbies.
Call it a day. Wait, no. What was it?
Go ahead. Take a day. IPA.
Take a day. IPA. Take a day. It's so dumb, man. It's like, I can't stop thinking about it.
Take a day. IPA.
Take a day. All right. So is that all you got for the vinyls?
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
All right. I just got a couple things here. Start with a backlog that I forgot I even had. It's Alkaline Trio. Their album God Damn It. First record from 1998. Yeah, 1998. And I had moved out of my house for a couple months, and I had packed all my records in boxes, and I unpacking everything, I realized, oh my God, there's a huge chunk of backlog I never even got to. Some of them sealed. So this was a sealed record I got that you had actually got for me at Grace Records. I believe it was Grace.
Yeah.
Months ago. And so I popped it in, and it's a killer punk record. I mean, it's really a punk record through and through, way more than anything that they've ever put out. And it's solid stuff. And
that was top 3 Alkaline Trio for me.
I think it was my number 2 from what I recall, but yeah, it's a great record, great solid record, and it has good reviews too. I kind of looked through it, and it has like almost perfect reviews.
Well,
pretty surprising.
Almost a perfect record.
Well, that's true.
I don't like how it was packaged though. It makes you think that it's so bootleg, right? Because it wasn't like sealed. Yeah. It was just a regular jacket sleeve, and someone just put a piece of tape over the top.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I thought you meant like the album artwork, because I feel like the album artwork, they reissued the record several years ago, and they changed the cover, like the colors and everything. And the original one was so much better. The black cover with the red 666, and it just looked better. Now it's like the white with some blue in there. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of lame, but it'd be cool to have an OG copy, cooler. Right? Yeah. It'd be cool to have an OG copy.
It's definitely more in line with like their overall aesthetic.
Yeah, especially at this time, like that early in the band too, when they were actually kind of cool.
That's true.
But anyway, 0-2. And this last thing I got here, it's a new record. Came out on August 18th. Pre-ordered this record probably 2 months ago. It's Slipknot, and it's their Live at Madison Square Garden. This is a performance from February 2009 during the All Hope Is Gone tour. And normally I they have another live record, and I don't care to buy it, because it's like Joey doesn't play on it, Paul's dead, and it's just like I don't want to hear him play these songs. I just didn't really care. not to say it's a bad performance, but I just didn't care. But then this is like one of the one of the last performances before Paul died, and dude, they were just on their fucking A game. The OG lineup, the set list. I mean, outside of Dead Memories, it's a perfect set list. It really is. It has some deep cuts. It has like the best of their hits, if you even want to call those songs hits. But it's just, goddamn, dude, the set list is amazing. The only thing, there's two criticisms I have. One is that it's kind of a flat recording. It's not super dynamic, which sucks, but the performance is great, so I don't care. You could tell they really didn't do any overdubs. It's just like, it sounds like it's like straight off the soundboard almost. So I kind of like it for that kind of bootleg rawness. Also, the packaging is fucking terrible. It sucks. I mean, it's just nothing about it outside of like the Slipknot name and logo. Nothing about it is representative of the band. Like there's no like, it's just so boring. The artwork is boring. There's no pictures of the band. You would think like there'd be like live like pictures from that show, but there's literally nothing. So yeah, the packaging sucks. Weak. Honestly, it really, really sucks. But yeah, the variant's cool. It's like a yellow translucent with like a silver splatter. It's pretty cool actually. But yeah, I don't know. I think if you're not super into Slipknot, I would say you don't need it. But I love Slipknot, and it's just hearing Joey play again, because Joey was so fucking good, and his performance on his drumming was so good on this record. He churched it up just enough to where it was just perfect. It was just fucking perfect. It was amazing. It was cool. And even like a song,
yeah, it sounded great.
Did you listen? You didn't listen to it, right? Well,
yeah,
you couldn't have it
not the whole album, but what would you put on the playlist? Then?
The playlist was I just put a song from their other live record from 2014 after without Joey.
Because that one sounded like blown out. Like it sounded like.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. But no, that's not the same performance.
This fucking guy.
I just threw it on there because, so you'd have something to reference. But that's from their 2014 live record. But yeah, anyway, go check it out if you're interested, even though it's not on Spotify or anything. Probably stream it on YouTube or something. But I really think this is just a cash grab for the band, which is pretty lame, but whatever.
Hey.
Anyway, that's all I got for the vinyls. This week.
That's good.
Got anything else?
Is that all you listen to, or just you just put on?
I listened to other stuff, but I figured it's stuff like we've talked about recently.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'm not going to throw it on there. So.
All right.
Or stuff we've talked about like a lot, like Mars. I'm not going to put the Mars Volta on there. We talk about them all the goddamn time.
Too much.
So, well, not too much, but I wanted to, didn't want to bore you too much. Well. Anyway, 0-2. So let's get into some new music that came out this week, new albums, new songs, or at least in the last couple weeks, some stuff we missed. So let's start with some new albums. Green Day, they're putting out a huge box set in like a month, I think, right?
Yeah.
So what it seems like they're doing, they're releasing parts of it on the streaming sites, and the first part of this box set that they've released are the 4-track demos for Dookie. So this is the Dookie box set, which I didn't mention. Dookie box set, and they released the 4-track demos from this record, and I believe it's 10 of the 14 songs. And dude, these are fucking good. These are really, really good. They don't sound like the record at all. And you agree with me on that, I know for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if I would. It's weird because they are really good because they're so different than what we know as these songs. And some of these songs, they changed so dramatically. They're fucking entirely different songs. And so it's interesting to hear them. I'm extremely glad that they didn't go that direction with most of these songs, because I think the way Dookie turned out is perfect. But damn, it's just fucking bizarre. I don't understand.
Yeah, how did the songs evolve into what they are?
Because some of these songs are very like warning, and so it's
exactly. Yes.
It makes you think kind of like one of two things, like either maybe they had wanted to do Warning a lot sooner than we thought that they did, or like the producer had a lot to do with their songwriting. Was just like, nah, dude, you guys can't do that. That's fucking sucks. Which really, I don't know.
And when you think about it, there's only a 5-year gap between Dookie and Warning. Isn't that weird?
I know that's nothing.
These
songs had to have been percolating the whole time.
Yeah, definitely. And just the song In the End, that's like one of the faster, more aggressive songs on the record. And the demo for it is just, it's almost as good as the actual song. But it's so different.
Damn good, I know.
I was so blown away by these 4-track demos. They're remarkable. They really, really are good. And I recommend everybody go check it out. Get the box set when it comes out. It's a little bit pricey, but based off of what's offered, a remastered version of the actual record, these 4-track demos, these 10 songs, there's like 3 live records in there.
Yeah.
And then one other thing too, but I don't remember what the other one was. I think it was just another set of demos or something.
It's a pricey box set. Like I don't need the live things because this is before Insomniac, so there's it's only Dookie and before songs. Whereas like the Nimrod box set included mostly Dookie, Insomniac, Nimrod songs with a few 39 Smooth and Kerplunk songs. So I prefer that live edition. I really wish Dookie, like they just did like the remastered or whatever they want to do with that, and then demos. I don't need the live shit. I just don't.
It would be cool to have at least one of them, because I don't have the Nimrod box set yet. But also when you think about it, how much we spent on the Pinkerton box set, come on.
But we could spend this much on.
It's a good box set, but you also have 3 different versions of the acoustic version of El Scorcho or fucking whatever. It's just
I need all 3.
It's a lot of the same shit. You really don't.
I do. We need all of them.
And the way that shit is sequenced too. We talked about it before on the podcast.
That's the fucking worst.
The sequencing's terrible.
Whoever did that is a fucking moron.
But this box set looks super rad. So go check it out. At least check out the 4-track demos. They're awesome. And MXPX, they put out a new record called Find a Way Home. Have not listened to it, but I'll give it a shot. I mean, I've listened to every other MXPX record.
That's true.
So why not? So I'm sure you'll be giving this a listen to, right?
I heard the first single that they threw on their website, I don't know, weeks ago. It's whatever's.
I mean, it sounds like MXPX.
Yeah.
They don't deviate from their style at all, except for that one record. Which I forgot even the name of.
Yeah, it's fine. But I will listen to this. I will have to at some point.
You will have to? Why do you have to?
Because I listened, like you said, I listened to all the other ones.
Well, okay. All right. So some new songs that came out this week. This band called, I had never heard of them until friend of the pod, Alex. I saw he posted this thing last week on his Instagram stories. He got this vinyl record and the cover art was super cool. It was like this pizza monster, like hand-drawn pizza monster thing. And it looked super rad, really cool variant. And then so I DM'd him and I said, hey, that looks really rad. What's their deal? And he just gave me a little brief description. I looked it up, and every song on their record they have 2 records. Every song on their records are named after a pizza. Everything is about pizza. And they're just like these thrash songs, these like 1.5, 2-minute long thrash songs. These guys are from Australia. They're called, like I said, they're called Pizza Death. Or I don't even know if I did mention it, but they're called Pizza Death. And dude, they're fucking sick. Like their records are like 28, 30 minutes long. So super quick. And they're just fun. The lyrics are so stupid. And I believe it's their first record. Their first record has a ton of samples from various movies, and all the samples are pizza related. So of course there's some TMNT samples in there. And it's like, clearly these guys didn't get those samples cleared, but it's like, they don't give a shit. So yeah, go check out Pizza Death. They're really rad. I looked them up, like, cause I'm interested in getting the vinyl, and it's like $35-$40. Everything has to be shipped from Australia, and even after all the shipping and everything, it comes out to be, I think, $35-$40, which isn't terrible.
Not too crazy.
Yeah. And then I was talking to Alex about it, and he said that, cause he lives in Australia, and he was saying that vinyl in Australia is like normally $70.
Like our money?
Yeah, like yes. I think that's what he was saying. Yeah, $70. And he said he got lucky with that Pizza Death record that it was only $30.
Why didn't you just order it from like an American website of Bandcamp and just have it shipped to Australia and go pick it up?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But no, I think he was just saying vinyl in general.
There's got to be an exchange rate or something. There's no way $70 fucking.
I think he had told me once before it's because it's not a lot of records get imported to Australia because it's so fucking far away. It's an island. It's so far away from like the U.S. You know, it's just to import things in there would jack up the price.
70 Australian dollars is 45 American dollars.
Oh, maybe that's what he's talking about. Which isn't terrible, but
that's still expensive though.
Yeah, it's still pretty high. So then if you paid 30 Aussie dollars, it was probably like $20.
Yeah, so you get a screaming deal.
It's not a bad deal. Yeah. But I mean, also we don't know, you know.
Oh, I know.
Is $45 expensive in Australia? I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know how they get paid. I don't know. Do they get paid?
I don't know.
Do Australians get paid?
Is it just like a prison island? Is that fucking everybody just like there's a prisoner there? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't even. Is Australia even real? Is Alex even real? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I see some fucking like Instagram reels of some of the animals that they have to deal with on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, fuck that. The spiders. I heard that like wolf spider or whatever they're called, like they're like wolf hunter spiders or something. There's giant ass ones. They're like not even poisonous. They're actually like they don't hurt people. They don't bite people really. They're there to like kill other critters, and they don't even like bother humans. But they're just so big that they're terrifying.
Yeah,
fuck I don't
that,
give a
man. Fuck, because I'm never gonna go near that fucking thing.
And kangaroos. What the fuck are those? Yeah, where's a kangaroo?
I mean, Instagram knows me so well, so it just shows me videos of people like boxing kangaroos, and I guess that's how you deal with them. You strike animals in their face hard. That way they just like, all right, we're good then.
Dude, those things are so fucking buff too.
They're all arms,
crazy.
Dude. It's all fucking chest. They hit all those push-ups and stuff. But yeah, that pizza thrash thing was really cool. It reminded me a lot of like Municipal Waste, just really fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like dumbed down, but like they know their target audience, us.
Yeah.
And they just absolutely hit it like hard, and it's amazing. Their merch is cool. Their logo, which is like a pentagram, but each little triangle is pizza. Like that's fucking amazing. That's a tattoo right there if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. It's everything about them is really cool. If they ever came to the States and toured here, for sure. Yeah, I would for sure go see them.
But their newest album fucking sold out on vinyls on Bandcamp.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, whatever. I'm sure you get to get it on Discogs for a decent price. But anyway, Pizza Death, go check them out. Speaking of Australian bands, let's get into Clowns. We've talked about Clowns before. They have some pretty damn good songs. Good hardcore punk band. This new one that came out is called Thanks for Nothing. It actually came out a couple weeks ago. The bassist, she sings on this song. I believe she sings all the lead vocals. And it's solid. It's a really good song. Playlist. I playlisted it right when I heard it.
Playlistable, yes.
Playlistable.
It's a good song. It's a good little kind of like punky pop punk song.
Yeah,
it sounds so much like another song. Like I swear, the melody's exactly the same. I've been trying to think of what it was today, but I cannot think of it.
I don't know. It didn't ring any bells for me. But good stuff. Go check out Clowns. They're good. They have some good songs, a couple good records, and Australian. So there you go. Taking Back Sunday put out a new song called "So Old," and it was good. It was better than their last like 3-4 songs, which are just horrendous. But I don't know. What did you think of it?
It was fine. I kind of respect them for trying to do that like electronic thing and the driving bass lines and drum beat, but I don't know. The song's not that good. If this was Ariana Grande that came out with this song, we would be like, yeah, this song's stupid. I don't want to hear it. But because we can give Taking Back Sunday a little bit bigger of a break, it's okay. Nah, it sounds whatever at best.
Why Ariana Grande? Just because we were talking about her before?
We were talking about her before.
Okay, that's an example. And what's cool about this, so they made a video for this too, and they're from Long Island, and they actually played like a backyard party, like kind of like a surprise backyard party, and filmed the video. But then they also played a concert. So I remember weeks ago seeing a bunch of videos pop up on TikTok of the band playing for like maybe 50, 60 people in a backyard, and people were going crazy, and it was just fucking cool. It was really, really cool. But yeah, they were filming the video for this song. So
Sounds not that good.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if this song definitely isn't enough for me to want to buy a new Taking Back Sunday record, but
this song's not even enough for me to like want to listen to the new Taking Back Sunday record. They're like 3 songs deep now. None of them are very good.
Well, this is definitely the best of them. So go check out So Old. And the last thing here is not a new song, but it's a newly leaked song. This is from Blink-182, our boys in Blink. This is a demo from the third Skiba record that he was going to do with the band that was scrapped once Tom came back to the band. And the song is called Love's Not Pretty. It's obviously not on Spotify. You do have to go to YouTube to find it. But it's very much in that Nine vein, but more like The Cure. Has a lot of Cure stuff going on too. And I honestly, it was decent, good. It really wasn't bad at all. Mark was a little weak, but Skiba sounded really good, I thought. I think Travis was doing like just a scratch drum track because it didn't sound very churched up at all.
Yeah, it was fine.
It wasn't bad though, right?
That wasn't bad, but like,
better than a lot of Nine.
It's better than some of Nine.
A lot of Nine.
Well, I don't know.
Better than some of California.
It's better, it's better than all of California.
Well, you're dumb. But yeah, wouldn't it be cool if like more of these songs started leaking from right before Skiba left, and then also what if like the demos started leaking of California before Feldy got his grimy hands on it? Like somebody brought that up. Like they really need to just kind of leak that record, like, or somehow release it, because I would love to hear the demos for the original California. That would have been cool.
I don't know why they don't and just come out with more things, especially in this like vinyl craze. Like I don't know why they haven't capitalized on any of it, really.
I know. Like reissue California with the original demos, like they did with Green Day is doing. Do something like that, like a super deluxe or something. Like it's such an easy cash grab. It really is.
Just give me a nice big fat Blink box set for their anniversary and include the new album in it. Call it a day.
Throw in Dogs. Throw in throw in Uranus. Throw in all the EPs. Throw in Fly Swatter. Can you imagine if they released a box set with Fly Swatter in it? Oh, I would snatch that up. I would totally snatch that up.
Absolutely.
God damn. That'd be so sick.
Absolutely.
But wishful thinking. But anyway, do you have anything else on this episode?
No, that was that's it. That's all.
That's all. Well, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Keep listening. Tell all your friends. And that's it. That's all. Let's keep it.